about it, yeah, and at least you have to understand it. Okay? One of the most important thing is the client requirement, which we call it EIR, Employer Information Requirement. As I told you, some clients request something very advanced, and they doesn't know what the reflection of this, what the effect of this, what the time, what the cost of this. So you have to know, you have to live with this, and you have to, sometimes you have to mention or educate them or give them some hints, as I told you. Resources, design, you have to analyze your design. That's a very important thing. Give some time to analyze your design, to construct your model, your information model. A couple of weeks, 10 days at the beginning will save you months of work on while the project is running. Try to predict, try to expect the design. It will depend on your experience. So try to expect what the design will be, what will going to happen, what the client maybe will. Because sometimes you will find the design, the client is not be sure that the tower will be G plus 30 or G plus 50, something like that. Or he will not be sure that this floor will be, because 30 and 50 it's totally different. Mechanical floors, more structural system. So if the design is not that much mature, you have to expect what will go on. To build your information, to build your model. Roughly the client requirement or the EIR depends on three things, or based on three things: the technology, management, commercial. But sometimes the client knows about it. That's very rare. The client or developer know about what's going on. Most of the time, they just request for a BIM project. But at least you have to know what's the client. If the client, your client knows what's going on, so you have to expect that the client requirement will go through these three major elements, or three major topics: technical, the software, the level of detail, the training for you or for your company or for another company, that means cost. Even the training for somebody from the client side, it will be cost. Who will going to pay this? How? What the schedule? What's going on? Something like that. And as we said, the resources. Resources is a very important point, especially for the team. Because you can never do a project with beginners. That's from my point of view. After 6 years of experience on implementation, in the last couple of years I changed all my strategy. The 4 years before, I used to go to the company and try to give training for the staff from point zero, and we start to move together, but this strategy doesn't work as a whole. And it takes time, it takes cost, and the client is not, which is the owner of the consultant or whatever, will never be happy, because it takes time. And here most of the people who pay money, they need everything with no money. So so nobody want to invest. So, and very rare people know how to invest and where it is. So I decided to change all my strategy, and when I start something, I have to hire at least people know 30-40% of what we're going to do, and I will educate them to reach the target I want to be a team. So that's one of the important things, how to build your team, how to choose your team. So resources, whatever the hardware or software, mainly it's specification and money. So that's the resources, the hardware and software resources. But for team, you have to choose the teamwork person, the persons who have the vision of